All right, for this assignment and the next assignment, you are going to be reading 2 scenes from a play. Now, the last assignment was watching a video to give you some background on the Great Depression, because that's when this took place, or when it was set. It happened about 100 years ago. A lot of people didn't have a lot of money, so this play is about some farmers who lived in an area that was going to be affected by the building of a dam. Now remember, a dam is something that blocks off a river, and it usually creates a big lake above it. So if I have a river flowing and then I build a dam right here, then this up here is going to turn into a big lake instead of a river. Well, that can be good things. It can create jobs, it can create electricity, but imagine your house is right here. Before, you just lived on the land next to the river, but suddenly, because of the dam, where you live is going to get flooded. That's what's happening in this play, in this scene. Somebody their farm is going to be flooded and they are not happy about it. So what you have to do is, while you read, you need to underline the stage directions. Now, the stage directions are not what the people are saying, it's the things in parentheses that tell us other things. For example, Papa is nervous when he's talking. He doesn't say nervous. Mr. Bailey, Bailey? It just tells us that he's saying it nervously. Or straightening up, seems to remember why he is here. Okay, so go through and underline all of those stage directions, all the things in parentheses that tells us about what the characters are doing. And then in the margins, you're going to write down 3 inferences they help you draw about the characters. So 3 things they help you figure out. So, for example, right here, Mr. Bailey groans loudly and rubs his forehead. So, we can assume that Mr. Bailey is probably a little bit frustrated by this. So, I might say, Mr. Bailey is frustrated. Okay, that's an inference I can draw. It doesn't say he's frustrated, but he's like, ugh, and if he's rubbing his forehead, that could be what's going on. Okay, or down here where Papa is balling up the land deed, which is the piece of paper that says he owns the land. When he balls it up and throws it, but then he goes over to pick it up, that can tell us something about him. Once you are done with that, at the bottom, you need to pick 2 of the characters and describe how they feel during the scene. Okay, well, there are only 2 characters, so you're writing about Papa and Mr. Bailey, and you're telling me how you think they feel during the scene, based on what they say and based on those stage directions. We have a little bit of clues about how they might be feeling. Okay, and just so you know, Mr. Bailey works for the government. Okay, so he is trying to build this dam to help in one way, but Papa is feeling a different way based on where he lives. Okay, that's the clue I'll give you. And if you want more help with it, I'm more than happy to help. Just ask. Good luck. I almost forgot your code word for today. It is believe. So believe is your word for today. Go get it.